18 Habits of Successful and Productive Entrepreneurs. Most of the habits of successful entrepreneurs start with the intention of working less than in our jobs as employees. It's funny, really. The surprising reality is that we often end up doing so much more because we love the projects we get involved with. And often, that's what it takes to make things happen. Still, long hours can take their toll, and even the Elon Musks of the world are no exception. To stay at the top of your game, it's essential that you develop the habits of successful entrepreneurs that help you organize your day and make the most of your time. Here we leave you with the most powerful for you to put into practice. Number 1, get up early and go to bed early. There was probably a period of time in your life when it was easy to stay up late at night or early the next morning, trying to get too many things done. For me, however, that period was a long time ago. Recently, I've come to realize that all 8-hour periods are simply not created equal. Going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up around 6 a.m. is exponentially better than going to bed at 3 a.m. and waking up at 11 a.m. Although the number of hours you sleep is the same, this has been tested over and over again. And the evidence is pretty clear. It doesn't work well if you stay up past 11 p.m. That's why one of the habits of successful entrepreneurs is getting up early, because they really do have a distinct advantage when it comes to mental clarity, sharpness, and energy. Bottom line, knowing how to get up early works better than any other strategy to be more productive. But you have to make sure you get enough sleep to back it up. So go to bed early. Number 2, start your day with an intention. Starting the day with a clear idea of what you want to do changes everything. Have you ever had a day when you barely woke up, already had missed calls, texts, and emails screaming for your attention? You felt like you were struggling to stay afloat before breakfast. Oh, that sounds like every day, you say. That needs to stop. You have to take it easy. For that, take a few minutes in the morning to think about everything you have to do. If you need inspiration, you can spend some of this time reading some good phrases for entrepreneurs to help you stay motivated. Take a few of those minutes to refocus. That really help. You can also use that time to create a better to-do list. Number 3, practice a physical activity. Do it. Exercise is probably the most leveraged tool in your arsenal. It predictably and reliably makes you feel better and keeps you physically and emotionally healthy all year long. To have the mental energy to take on the full schedule of tasks that people want from you, you have to exercise or play sports. Training yourself physically not only gives you benchmarks to hit on a regular basis, it also creates a predictable backbone in your daily life that you can count on, even if things go wrong. Mentally, that's very comforting. Integrating these healthy habits into your life will not be easy at first. But if you're not healthy, your business can't prosper anyway. Consider them a short-term investment in your business. Being an entrepreneur is a lifestyle that requires staying in power, because starting a new business is a long-term process with many difficult challenges. Passion and vision are necessary, but not sufficient, to truly change the world. Many of the best-known entrepreneurs who achieved long-term success, such as Howard Schultz and Steve Jobs, shared a common set of attributes and habits, including the following. Number 4, never give up, despite some major setbacks. In investor circles, it's often said that the root cause of startup failures is that the founder gave up too soon. The great successful entrepreneurs will tell you that they may have pivoted many times, down to their last dollar, but they never gave up. For this reason, one of the good habits of leaders is knowing how to wait. Perseverance is the key to success. Number 5, talk about lessons learned, not excuses. Successful and productive entrepreneurs are always ready, willing, and able to learn from challenges, instead of trying to find something or someone to blame. Howard Schultz readily admitted that early success created arrogance and entitlement in his team, which he took great initiative in correcting later. These phrases by Howard Schultz demonstrate all his ability to lead work teams. important factor in making Starbucks what it is today. Number 6. Proactively replace your current offerings. When revenue starts flowing in, it's easy to ride the wave and only react when competitors start to cut deep. Steve Jobs quickly obsoleted his own best-selling products every few months to keep the momentum and image of the Apple brand growing. This is another of the habits of entrepreneurs that become a challenging but winning strategy in the long term. Number 7. Focus only on highly differentiated solutions. The most common startup proposals I see are for another niche social media solution, or for solutions that are integrations of multiple existing platforms. Successful entrepreneurs who think long-term look for innovative new solutions in large and growing markets, despite the increased risk. Number 8. Work hard to find complementary channels and partners. Never assume a great solution will sell itself or won't need the help of dominant distribution channels and partners with existing customer bases. Another of the good habits of successful entrepreneurs is to get in the habit of thinking long-term about their core competency to create a recognizable brand. They don't try to do everything. Number 9. Invest time in the relationships and in the business. There really is something to the saying that a successful business depends on who you know as much as what you know. This is one of the main characteristics of the entrepreneur profile. That ability and determination to nurture win-win relationships with peers, potential partners, and competitors separates long-term entrepreneurs from short-term flashes. Number 10. Surround yourself with strong and positive people. Among the habits of successful entrepreneurs is the habit of selecting associates who are smarter than they are and provide complementary skills. These are not people who say yes to everything, but they always offer a positive perspective instead of reasons why something cannot be done. The result is that 1 + 1 = 3 or more. Number 11. You know that making money is essential, but secondary to a higher purpose. Steve Jobs often attributed his long-term success to his desire to change the world, but he suffered setbacks when he left the revenue stream unchecked for too long. Even the best cause doesn't just support a business, and it takes a larger cause to drive long-term success. Steve Jobs' phrases reflect his holistic thinking, which led him to build one of the most important brands in the world. Number 12. Work harder and longer than most, and savor it. Not only do they spend more hours per task, but they get much more than others. This is another characteristic of the habits of successful entrepreneurs. However, they are known for their extreme focus on select critical items and their extreme depth of knowledge on key topics. They consistently embrace a workload that would seem crazy to others. The lifestyle of the successful entrepreneur is all about vision, hard work, getting things done, and learning from every step, forward or backward. They are smart because you know how to make the most of your time to produce more than the average person. Success for an entrepreneur is not a final destination. It's a daily battle to be the best version of yourself even as you distribute information, services, and products that help your customers' lives. It is a constant work in progress that requires permanent effort. The business version of easy living only exists in misleading ads on Facebook. Running a successful business means planning for the future. You must have monthly and annual goals. But to be successful with those goals, daily implementation is required. Number 13. Plan each day the night before. Yes, I know what you are thinking. You wake up and move around all day expecting to be productive, and that's a terrible strategy. To get the most out of every day, you need a solid plan. This plan includes knowing what is important and what is a wish. There are things that must be done and things that can wait. We tend to want to make tasks easier, but that can hurt your business. Take some time each night to be honest about where your focus should be. Number 14. Wake up a little earlier. What time you get up is a personal choice, But you should get up early enough to give yourself some time. There should be a quiet moment each morning to reflect, refresh, and re-energize. Without fail, this should be part of your morning routine. You can spend this time meditating, praying, and doing physical exercise. These are basic activities that you should include in your entrepreneurial habits. Getting your blood pumping and clearing your mind are elements of a formula that many successful entrepreneurs use on a daily basis. Number 15. Start the day with positivity. When you wake up earlier, have a plan to feed your mind. I'm not going to tell you to avoid email and social media. I am going to tell you to feed your mind with inspirational and motivational content. Specific media are not important. Podcasts, videos, books, magazines, and etc. The important thing is not to let negativity ruin your day before it even starts. Number 16. Don't give away your free time. One of the best ways to ruin a productive day is to give in to distractions. These come from people and situations that want your time. When you walk away from your plan to deal with someone else's urgent problem, you relinquish control. That is why another of the habits of entrepreneurs is planning and sticking to that plan. It also implies having the strength to say no. Sorry to hurt people's feelings, but this is your life and your business. So do what's right for you. Number 17. Work on one project at a time. The myth of multitasking as a valid strategy has existed as long as entrepreneurship needs it, but science has shown that it is not effective. Instead, stick to your plan for the day and take each task one at a time. Even if you have jobs online that you can do from anywhere and at any time, give all your attention and energy to make what you are working on the best it can be. You are not striving for perfection, but you are striving for excellence. Number 18. Respect the boundaries of your work life. The best entrepreneurs try to push hard to achieve their goals, but that's a surefire way to disappear. Some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs have clear boundaries. You decide in advance when you will stop working and focus on your personal life. You decide not to make business calls all hours of the day and night. This constitutes a fundamental pillar in the habits for entrepreneurs and businessmen. It takes a lot of you to be a good entrepreneur. It's time to focus on what's right for you and your customers. In general, the main goal of entrepreneurship is to create freedom in your life and make an impact in the lives of those your business serves. To do that, you need a plan, focus, and constant growth both personally and in your business. Set yourself up for success every day and strive to improve. And these are 18 habits of successful and productive entrepreneurs. And you, how many of them do you have? Leave us your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Beautiful Minds for more interesting videos. See you soon.